Can you see me, Leonard?
Yes, we can see you. We can see you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I'm so excited that each and every one of you are here with us today. My name is Ayana Rojas. Yes, my name is Ayana Rojas, and I'm going to be introducing two of the most phenomenal leaders here in the organization. I want to start off by saying Mr. Leonard Charles, who we're looking at right now. I've known him for the past, I would say about 3 or 4 years now. We had a chance to work together prior in another company. But this is the first time that I'm actually just seeing him blossom as far as the mentorship and the leadership. I've been learning trading for a couple of months, and I'd call him and pick his brain, and he was always there for me. So I appreciate you so much. I appreciate his servant leadership. And after that, we'll be talking to Mr. Mclean, Mr. Soon-to-be pilot. I'm so excited and fired up about the team that we're working with here at Forever Focus Group. So I want you guys to, each and every one of you, just to kind of sit back for a minute over the next 25, 30 minutes or so, grab a pen and paper. This is some very important information that we're going to be sharing with you. You sit in a very good place right now. I tell you, you're part of the top 5% of the nation, and that's people that actually show up and do what they say that they're going to do. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Soak in the information, take it in, because you're ready for a ride, all right? All right, Mr. Leonard, go on ahead and take it away.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And as Ayana said, my name is Leonard Charles IV. A lot of people call me Leo. And yeah, as pretty much she opened up the best way possible. You guys were invited in by somebody who knows you, who recognizes that what we're doing, the opportunity we're bringing forward to you might really be able to benefit your life. And so by the end of this call, I'm actually going to go over 2 different recession-proof skills that you can use to help make income or subsidize your income, especially in this crazy COVID-filled time that we live in today. Okay, so I know that sounds kind of crazy to say that I have 2 separate recession-proof skills. Okay, I know that sounds ridiculous, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make it a bit more personal. Let me kind of tell you about my history. Okay, so I am a first grade teacher and I'm a martial art coach. Okay, I absolutely love everything that I do. And a few months ago, COVID came in, shut down all the gyms, shut down a bunch of the jobs. And long story short, I lost around $3,000 a month worth of my income. Okay, and obviously, I wasn't happy about this, okay? And I know it wasn't just me. There's people all over the place losing their jobs, getting their hours cuts. Businesses, corporations we thought were immune to any kind of damage are just, shutting down and going bankrupt all over the place. And so what this really showed me was that we had a serious need for a skill that was recession-proof. Because you can't trust the status quo, right? You can't trust the status quo. Hold on. Technical difficulties on my side. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, yeah. So you can't trust the status quo. And so what I ended up doing is I still happen to be one of the lucky ones. I reached out to a few of my friends from college, guys who had been entrepreneurial, guys who hadn't worked a typical 9-to-5 job for, 10 years plus. And I reached out to these guys and we came together and we started game planning different ways to make money in this new COVID infested world that we lived in. And so we made what's known as a mastermind group. Now, a mastermind group is a group of like-minded people that come together and problem solve, help each other find mentors, open each other's doors to share networks, and really help each other reach whatever that unified goal or dream is. So great innovators throughout time, Napoleon Hill, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Kevin Hart, the writers C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien of Narnia and Lord of the Rings, all credit a large part of their success to being in the right mastermind group. And that's what we did. That's what we came together and created. We created something called the Forever Focus Group. And within our organization, I'll show you some of the leaders here. These are some of the guys who came together to make what we do. We recognize that a few of these guys were not affected at all by what was happening. It didn't look like their money was being hurt at all by COVID. And so we reached out, we asked them like, what are you doing? What is it that's making you like recession proof? And it turns out all of these guys were trading. They were trading in a recession proof skill. And let me explain that to you really quickly. What exactly were they trading? Well, they were trading in something called Forex. Now, Forex stands for the foreign exchange market. Okay, it's the act of buying and selling different currencies. So, for example, I live in the U.S., right? So I use the U.S. dollar. Say I was to hop across the border and, go to Mexico. Well, now I'm using the pesos. Then I come back across the border again to the United States. Well, now I'm using the US dollar again. That right there, that simple thing is the foreign exchange market. But what a lot of people don't understand, there's an exchange rate when you do stuff like that. But what a lot of people don't understand is you can actually tap into this exchange rate from your computer through a brokerage and make money on trading currencies. This actually is the biggest financial market in the entire world. It covers $6 trillion per day. Okay, so when you go into your computer, you're trading on a brokerage, you can actually make money on the fractions of cents of the fluctuations in these currencies' prices. Okay, so people within our team had mastered this skill set. And since certain countries are always going to be slightly above or slightly below your country's currency, it does not matter what your personal economy looks like. You can always make money. And people who are skilled in this can make hundreds to thousands, even millions of dollars trading Forex. The country's largest Forex trader, I believe, is actually Chase Bank. Okay, so I want you to understand this is something that the big guys do. And we recognize as a team, the Forever Focus Group, and the guys you saw in these pictures, notice that this was something that we wanted to spread out and teach as many people as possible. And as we did that, we reached out, we started talking to a couple other people. We started talking to different organizations that were teaching this skill online. We met up with something called the Lion's Den, which was another mastermind group such as ourselves. And we all came together and really recognized that we wanted to do something. We wanted to share a program that we really thought could educate the largest amount of people in the most effective way on how to take advantage of this market and gain a skill that they can use whether there's COVID taken over or no COVID at all. And so we ended up launching something brand new. We ended up launching a company to really educate people on everything that we're doing. But to explain that, I'm actually not going to do it myself. I'm actually going to bring in a leader that I've met through this, someone who is a member of the Forever Focus Group, a guy who's come out and has learned how to trade in an extremely small amount of time through focus and dedication and absolute need. A man who has shown a lot of leadership and consistently been helping us in everything that we're doing. I just want to invite on Greg.
Wow, Leonard, you get better and better every time with that introduction, bro. I really appreciate it. So as Leonard stated, my name is Greg Mclean. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm 34 years old. I moved here in March from the Tampa Bay area, and I moved up here to become a professional commercial airline pilot. So right now I'm in the private pilot stages, and I'll become a professional airline pilot here in the next year and a half. So when I got here in March, being a pilot, learning how to be a pilot, it's not a paid position. So I'm going to school just like any other college student. So when I got here, I had to find a job. And I had 2 jobs lined up for interviews, and I was going to be either a manager at a restaurant or I was going to be an aircraft refueler. But once this pandemic swept through, I couldn't do either of those because flights diminished and then the restaurant industry closed down entirely. So at that point, I was in fear for what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. And that's when I was introduced to these group of individuals at the Forever Focus Group. Like, I love JJ and Leonard. Leonard and I actually spend hours at night on the phone together. So I'm really excited and really proud to be here to tell you about this company, Epic, that we locked arms with. So we ended up finding this amazing leader and this creator of a company called Epic, which stands for Exceptional People, Incredible Compensation. So who is Epic? What are we? Who are we? What do we do? So we are a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. We do have over 100 years of successful business and MLM experience. We're the industry leading Forex traders and trainers there are on the market today. And the best part about our company is that we are 100% debt free. So like I mentioned, we do have 100 years of combined experience in our business. Our company is led by the right people, such as David McCovey, who is the founder and the CEO. He started from the ground level and has led a successful travel company that has grossed over $200 million in profit. And he's come to this as, like I said, somebody from the ground level to be the founder of this organization. We have Spencer Iverson, who by trade is a lawyer and knows all the legalities behind the organization. Mark Sterling and Jonathan Green, who have led and organized several other highly profitable companies. One of my friends that I've known for many years, who I've worked with previously, David Lisiaga. He's the major muscle who masterminded with David McCovey to get this put together for us. And then we have my favorite Forex trainer and educator. Her name is Coach Max. She's the brains behind our amazing Epic University, which it's gonna take us step by step on how to become a successful and profitable trader. So we do have many services in our organization. Some of those services do include live sessions. Our live trading sessions are accessible to everyone directly from our client back office. They're group-based webinar sessions that revolve around discussing live market conditions. We have daily trade signals, which are sent out to every member by professional 6- and 7-figure traders, which contains the parameters of each trade. Now, like these people that are looking for these professional traders that we have, they pay up at least $500 per hour for a trading session with master traders, and sometimes $4,000 for an introductory Forex class. We have the Epic University that is literally going to take you from A to Z, from beginner to expert trader. We offer market forecasts, study halls where you get involved and it's a big community and you learn the basics of Forex. And you study on the Epic University on the lessons that you have gone throughout the week. It's a fun, interactive trading community, and we have so much more that's going to come in the future. I'm really freaking excited. I've been around the industry for about 8 years. This is the most passion and the most excitement I've seen in an organization such as Epic. So let's talk about the live trading sessions. So these sessions do allow us to have live direct access to an experienced trading mentor, which is, as I mentioned, extremely valuable and rare, without paying like $500 to $4,000. So we do encourage everyone, regardless of skill level or experience, to attend our live trading sessions and ask any and all questions that you might have. So the live host is always dedicated to making sure and helping that you succeed and become profitable, and ensures your success. The trade alerts, that's one of our biggest things that I was faced with when I first came to this opportunity at the time. Like, as I mentioned, I'm in flight school to be a commercial airline pilot. That does require a lot of time and dedication to learning how to fly an airplane. And I didn't know much of anything when I first started, but you can like legit learn and earn anywhere in the world. You follow these parameters, you enter them in your phone, and then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before. Like for me, I went back to studying and learning and doing my tests for school. So our corporate trade team, like since July 5th, they've called out 61,670 pips. So just an idea of the value behind our trade signals monetarily. If you were someone like me who didn't have a lot of money to invest with, then you would probably trade with what's called a micro lot size, which is 0.01. It's equivalent to 10 cents per pip. So simply put, like a pip is just a unit of measurement. And you'll learn exactly what a pip is in the Epic University that's provided. So in this example, if you have taken all of the callouts with a 0.01 lot size, then you would have profited $6,167. And if you were already experienced before when you came in, then you would probably trade with what's called a standard lot size at 1.0 lot, which is $10 a pip. Your profit could have been $616,000 and $700. $616,000. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that past profits do not guarantee future results. I don't share numbers with you to impress you, but to impress upon you and share the value of what you can get just on these trade alerts alone. So why take off with Epic? I mean, what do we have to offer that other companies don't? And I'm going to bring back my man, Leonard, and he's going to tell you all about it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties on my side with the PowerPoint flipping off a little crazy right now. But why take off with Epic? Why take off with what we're doing? Still doing it. Why take off with what we're doing? Well, it's real simple. Everything that we brought down and explained to you so far, that includes the live trading sessions, the trade alerts, the educational platform, the study halls, everything we're doing. On top of all of that, Forever Focus and Lion's Den. The way I like to view this is like this. Epic is a college campus. Epic is a college campus here to teach you everything you need to know about trading. Okay? Forever Focus and Lion's Den are clubs. We're clubs on the campus, but we're the clubs with all the cheat sheets. We're the clubs with all the super overly educated students who are over here trying to make sure you pass, studying with you, doing study halls all the time, study groups all the time, and prepping you to make sure you get through with an A. Okay, we're here to support you in every possible way when it comes to trading. We have our own live trading sessions, our own study groups, we have our own traders trading on funded accounts in our personal teams who are helping you every step of the way learn this skill set. Okay, so having access to all of this is only $99.99. Okay, that's why. That's why you're taking off of Epic. Everything we're having here is only $99.99 a month. That is, we've already broken down how we can compare that with some other companies. That is an extremely that's a market steal. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to hop on and recognize what we're offering for you guys here today. Okay, on top of that, for an extra $25, you get access to the referral marketing system. So what is referral marketing? Well, let me break it down to you, okay? Let me break it down. Referral marketing is like this. I like to compare it to Lyft and Uber, okay? So when you're dealing with Lyft and Uber, you get a customer code. You give your friend that customer code. It's the first Lyft or Uber ride. They get a discount. You get a discount on your next ride. Everyone's happy. You share the product. You get something back. When I was in college, I used to drive for Lyft. I signed up a couple friends to drive for Lyft. I ended up making $1,500 signing people up to drive Lyft, because if they hit 30 rides in a month, I got paid. That was one of my little side hustles. Okay? So we took that same thought process because people trust their friends more than anything else. This right here is my favorite Red Bull. Red Bull watermelon. Okay? That is much more likely they're going to try it when I tell you it's dope compared to if you just see a commercial on TV. Okay? I like Apple too. I drink these way too much. But that's the whole point of referral marketing. So we take that thought process and we exit to 1,000. So if you refer 3 people to our program to learn a recession-proof skill, you no longer have to pay for this program yourself. As we say, 3 and free. Okay? Now, say they're going to either want to go out and maybe get their stuff free, or say you want to actually go out and make some money with the referral program. Well, you make a little referral team. There's you yourself, the 3 people you signed up to get free. Now there's 4 of you. You all go out, talk to a few people, 1 or 2 people each. Now 10 people have signed up within your entire network. That's not just you, but that includes the people you signed up as well. And now you're making $125 a week, $500 a month. Well, you do it again. Those 10 people go out, talk to a few more people, get about 30 people on your team. Well, now you're making $250 a week, $1,000 a month. You do it again, goes out a little bit more. You have 80 people on your team now. Well, now you're making $500 a week, $2,000 a month. On and on and on. 250, 5,000, 500, 10,000, 1,000, $20,000 a month, all the way up to the highest rank of our company, which is 75,000 people, $1 million a month. Now, I know I just said the words $1 million a month and 75,000 people, and I know half of y'all were like, what? And let's take a step back. So I understand those are some huge numbers. I may be trying to hit those numbers. Everyone doesn't have to try. I understand those are some big numbers. So let's pull back for a second. Let's pull back for a second, okay? And go back to 3-10-30. Let's stop there. I truly believe every person on this call knows 3 to 10 to 30 people who are interested in just learning how to trade for the sake of trading. I can tell you right now, I have signed up over 10 people myself who just want to learn to trade and have don't want to do referring at all. 10 people myself. So what does that let me know? Well, that's letting me know that the average person can go out and find 10 to 30 people, that $500 to $1,000. Okay. You take that $500 to that $1,000. Well, that's your car note. That could be your insurance. You live in middle America. That could be your rent. You live in another country, because we are international, by the way. We're international. We're, I think, in all but 7 countries on the planet. Okay. Well, in that situation, that $1,000 could be life-changing. That $500 to $1,000, you go to a place, a third world country, that could be a life-changing number. But take that. Look, remember what we said, how we did in our trades? Well, say you take that $500, that $1,000, and you trade with it. You just trade with it. Say you only get a third of our trades, and you just trade with it for a year. Do that math in your head real fast. Imagine how that could become a life-changing number. And along the way, as you're making that income, you're learning to become self-sufficient and be able to do these trades by yourself. We're teaching you a skill to become self-sufficient, and then giving you a way to actually make money when you naturally share this anyway. Because if you start making money, you're going to tell your mom, you're going to tell your dad, you're going to tell your sister or your brother or your best friend. You're going to tell somebody, and it's naturally going to grow. And we're giving you the opportunity to actually make money while doing that. Okay, so that is pretty much what we have, but we're still not done. We're still not done. So for the entire month of September, because we are in pre-launch, this is something that us as the Lions Den, a couple groups, came together. We're launching. This is pre-launch. And because of that, oh, I have to hit this disclaimer. Give me a second. I'll tell you the good news after the disclaimer. Give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you the good news in a second. We'll go back to it. I do have to say, past results don't promise future results, but I will say success leaves clues. Okay? Well, it would be irresponsible of me to promise you any kind of financial anything. That would be irresponsible and also illegal. Okay? But what I can say is you're much more likely to be successful following people who've done it before. I think we can all agree on that. Now, back to the fun part. The part that I think will change everyone, like the crazy good part here is getting locked in today for this month during pre-launch is only $19.99, 80% discount. We go fully live on October 1st. So right now you have access to our live trading sessions, 3 a day. You have the New York session, the Asia session, and the London session. It's 3 a day. Okay. Then you have access to our trade alerts. You also have some beginning education, the 2-week syllabus, our study hall, as well as what Forever Focus and Lions Den is putting together. We're putting together some seminars for you guys to help you out as well. So you're getting access to all of this for $19.99 for the rest of this entire month. If you're looking to build a referral team, it will never be easier than for $19.99. And then on October 1st, we launch all the way out and everything's fully active and we're good to go. Okay? So main thing, guys, hop in and lock in with us today. If this is something that interests you, which I'd be surprised if it didn't, okay, this is something that you believe interests you in some way, shape, or form, lock in for $20. It's that simple. It's just $20. Lock in, go to a live session, check out the trade alerts, try it out, get some basic education, see the value. I promise you, you will be hooked. Okay? So also, I want to say, remember to connect to the person who got you locked into this, the person who brought you into this call. Reach back out to that person, connect with that person, get logged in. And remember, the Lions Den Forever Focus, as we say, we're here to help you develop. We're here to mentor you. We offer our own trading calls for Forever Focus. For Forex trading. We offer them for mentorship and building your business. But we also offer just overall mindset training led by Greg twice a week, where we just come together for community and talk about, getting over adversity and the struggles of living in the world that we live in today with COVID and being stuck inside and everything like that going on. So just an overall community and place to come together. Okay, so please reach out to that person who brought you in, lock arms with us. We're here to help you. Greg, come on, close this thing out.
Yo, I just want to say thank you again, Leonard, for, always putting this on and, speaking your words of wisdom. But I just want to make my testimony, because before this year, I knew nothing about Forex. I had no idea what I was doing. I joined Forever Focused on April 17th of this year. So I can confidently say I can go in and mark up a chart and call out my own trades to where it's paying my bills. Like, I don't have a regular job anymore. I don't do that. All I do is this and go to school. So I can focus the majority of my time on becoming a pilot. Like, I had no idea before this how to do any of this. Like, no clue. So one thing I really want to say to close this thing out is your past is the past. You cannot do anything about it. The only thing you can change is your future by doing something different in the present. And if you don't do anything different now, it's never going to change. So again, lock in with the person that got you onto this call, link up with them, and let's go. I'm fired up. You should be too.
Yes, I'm with. Thank you all. Thank you all. I'm gonna give it a second. Are there any questions? So if anyone is here, I know we're all over. We are, multi-time zone. If anyone's on a lunch break, a dinner break, has work, this is technically the end of the call. Feel free to go. But if there are any questions or anything like that, we are here to answer them. Jessica and Trevor, go ahead. I'm here for questions.
Jessica and Trevor. Jessica and Trevor?
They had their hand raised. I gave them the ability to unmute themselves, but they have not done it yet.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I think we're good.
Okay. All right.
Those are my peeps out in Canada. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, Canada. Awesome.
That's very cool. All right.
Collapse in time frame. Love it.
Yes. Let's do that. So we got a question in the chat. Can you drop your info so we can reach out for assistance? Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
We are 100% here to lock in with you and help you grow. So this is my phone number, and then I'm going to put my Instagram. You can follow me on the gram. You can follow me on Facebook.
Andre has a question. Andre's iPhone has a question.
Oh, Andre, what's up?
They raised their hand, so Andre.
You have the ability to unmute yourself.
All right. So one of the things I wanted to bring up, it's an opportunity right now to join in and get yourself placed in the company for $19.99. You got to keep in mind that this is a opportunity to join a company that is getting ready to launch October 1st. Now, once again, on October 1st, it's going to start all over. And even if you have yourself a group of people and you have yourself set up, the first month, you're going to have to pay $99.99 to get to use all of this information and to use this platform. You will have all the stuff that we have available now to use until October 1st for the $19.99. But the full academy and all of the majority of the training is going to start October 1st. And then you're going to be charged $99.99. Now, keep in mind, the following week, we're going to start getting paid for what we were placed at during the period of this launch.
Yes.
This pre-launch. Got to keep that in mind, because we're not trying to make anything sound untruthful. This is very truthful. Everything is up in the up. We're very honest, and we tell everything about what's going on. Now, $19.99 is for your placement. I want to repeat that over and over again, because we do not want to make people think that you're going to get it $19.99, you're going to get placed, and then October 1st comes along, and then you're going to get a scared print on your card for $99.99 that you're not aware of because you did not hear this. It's very important that you know this, because this is a pre-launch. The company has not even gone public yet. It's going to go public October 1st.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I
that's
totally
fair.
agree.
That's fair.
Transparency
That's
is
fair.
definitely key.
That's good.
And thank you for that, Andre. Absolutely.
And I pay $99 10 times for the
I
information
do
that we're
that.
getting.
And just like Andre said, October 9th is our first commission check for the business side. And I'm so excited because all the hard work you did in September, you're going to get paid in October every single Friday. Every single Friday. And you know what? We got some hard workers in this group, and we about to eat. We are going to eat.
All right. Also, I just want to give a quick moment. as we're all here, as we're all together talking, I just want to, someone just hopped on. They're not prepped for this, but I want them to say something. Ali, I'm sorry, you can't hop on a call and not say something, bro. You're not allowed to do that. So I'm gonna need you to come on and just drop something for everybody real quick. Ali, if you didn't notice, he was one of the founders of the Lions Den. He was there on that second slide I showed everybody. So yeah, you want to, I just totally just threw you under the bus right there. It was not prepped. He's probably trying to.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Good? Feeling great? I came in at the perfect time. Somebody texted me saying that someone's so excited they're doing push-ups on the call, so I had to see what was going on.
Gabriel Gaming.
That's game.
No, but honestly, on a real note, guys, this is an awesome opportunity. I mean, it's absolutely changed my life. You know, when you have a vehicle that allows you to tap into a $6.5 trillion industry that is completely, you know, recession proof, and then taking advantage of residual income and putting it together is really kind of like it's one of those things where it comes once in a lifetime, right? And I will tell you that the residual income aspect of this, if you were to talk to any 7-figure income earner right now in the United States and you ask them what one of their streams of income is, they're gonna tell you that, hey, I have residual income, right? One of those 7, you're gonna hear residual income multiple times, but at least one time, right? And then tapping into the Forex market gives you the skill set that you can take to the grave with you, and you'll never have to worry about relying on another boss or a 9-to-5 or traffic. I'm telling you, it's true. I've seen, right now I have a brother who makes great money monthly and on an annual basis, and right now him and I are working very diligently on getting him to fire his boss. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of work, but that's his goal. So if that's his goal, I'm going to match his energy, and I'm going to get him to trade himself away from his job. I'm going to get him to trade himself away from traveling 3-4 times a week, putting himself in a position where he's traveling for the job, right? It's a great job. It's very lucrative, but what's the point, right? It's about the time frame. It's about he doesn't even have to replace his full income. He has to be able to maintain the lifestyle that he needs, okay? So if you're tuning into this and you even thought for 1 second that this is something that you can do, stop allowing your limiting beliefs from holding you back from taking advantage of an opportunity that will change your life. Commit 6 months to a year to this, to me, to JJ, to Leonard, to Greg, to the leaders on this call, and I promise you, you will see a significant change in your life. Not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, physically, you will be a different person. And I can bet my bottom dollar on that, right? Mm-hmm. So no more mediocrity does not exist. Negativity does not live here. We're just here to win. We win together as a family. And, you know, that's all I really have to say. I care about everybody who's locked arms with me. If you're planning on locking arms with me, you'll get the same energy and respect. And if you don't lock arms with us, I wish you nothing but success. And I will always put the wind at your back and make sure that you're going towards everything you want in life. But just put yourself first and finally do something that you want to do.
With that, there's not really a better way to end that call, honestly, because if there's not any other questions here, that you can't get better than that. If there are no more questions, I'm gonna end the call, end it at that, because that was such a beautiful close right there. So yeah, guys, lock in to the person who signed you up who brought you on to this call. Make sure you get our automations so that you're able to come to our calls in the future and connect with us. Get them from the person who got you on this call. You have our numbers in that chat. You have our Instagrams in that chat.
Absolutely. The other thing, real quick, if you're fired up, ready to go, and you want to do more push-ups, 777, because Forever Focus was founded in Las Vegas. Drop a 777 if you are excited, ready to go, and yeah, oh man.
Yes. Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you all. Peace.
Thanks, guys.